Welcome to NBA 2K TV. We're so excited because this week we are announcing the finalists for the first ever NBA 2K Shoe Creator Challenge.
This has been
an air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Drummond.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Levine is out there with Conley. Then it's Ilyasova. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Phoenix, they've got Chris Middleton. Whiteside is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Warren, and it's Dragic in at the point.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Dragic. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic, similar. Great use of speed change.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Now here's Drummond, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Here's Conley. Drummond trying to get himself free. Conley's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That one good for two.
Well, we all know how confident Goran Dragic is when it comes to scoring inside. Nice shot selection there for him.
Passes it to Bamba. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Conley. No good from 18. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Warren, here we go. And it's Warren with the jam.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
Levine against Middleton. Tipped away. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Now you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off to 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Here's Levine. After the made shot from Goran Dragic, Drummond dishes to Conley. Bamba passes to Ilyasova. 5 on the clock. Levine for 3. Pittsburgh gets it back with a new 14.
Ilyasova playing with a high motor tonight. Lots of activity. He's good for at least a few second chance points.
Dragic kicks to Warren. Back to Dragic. Pass to Warren. The feed to Whiteside. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And good that time.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Here's Conley. He had a 36-point outing in the last game again.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Now here's Dragic. Middleton on the wing. 6 to shoot. over Levine. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
That smooth shot selection from Middleton, that is definitely a spot he can get the job done from.
One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said.
He's one of my favorite players growing up.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Peyton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley. He plays a lot like him on that end.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, Whiteside is out there with Harrell. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dragic, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Pittsburgh trails by 5. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Now here's Ilyasova. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Conley against Dragic. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Second shot opportunity. Whiteside, and the layup falls. Whiteside's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim, such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Now here's Conley, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Bamba inside. Harrell on him, and the dunk by Bamba.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
And Middleton kicks to Dragic. Whiteside with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
No good from Dragic.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Now, here's Bamba. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Suns leading by 3. Middleton outside. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Outside Dragic. Over Levine. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
That's unbelievable handles there from Goran Dragic there to lose the defense and create that opportunity for himself.
Conley against Dragic. And stolen by Whiteside. Dragic taking his time here. Pass to Warren over Ilyasova. Goes back up. Back to Dragic. Shoots from 12. And he nails the jumper. Dragic has got 10.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Levine against Middleton. Now Levine. Over Middleton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Force, Bamba is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Conley, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Drummond in at center.
At 7 feet tall, Whiteside is always a threat for the high percentage dunk.
Now here's LaVine. Banked in off the glass. He has 6. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running.
Yes.
You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
No good that time. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And the Force call their first time out of the game. And when he's on the floor, he's very productive. But the one knock on T.J. Warren is that he's prone to missing games.
Never played more than 66 games in his young career, Kevin. So something hopefully he can check off his list this year is work his way into the high 70s and be a consistent performer out there and avoid losses of game.
Drummond finds Ilyasova. Now LaVine. He's covered by Warren. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from LaVine.
And masterful possession from LaVine. He's so lethal at shooting once he catches it.
Dragic the pass to Whiteside. Middleton outside. Back to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. There's Dragic with the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Pittsburgh trails by 6. Inside, Bamba takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Here's Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Dragic dishes to Warren. Middleton against LaVine. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by Middleton. And the Suns lead by 4.
He's going to keep coming and coming. Montrezl Harrell, relentless.
Dragic against Conley. From 12 feet out, the offensive rebound, Bamba. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Dragic the pass to Harrell. LaVine against Middleton. Back to Harrell. There's Dragic with the 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here's Middleton. Nice D from LaVine. He can't hit that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Sun. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Dragic is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Harrell in at the four spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Warren. And the pass to Whiteside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Out of bounds. A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Shot clock at 6. A three from Warren. But they'll get another chance. Here's Harrell. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
The compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker. And that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Now here's Conley. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Drummond kicks to Conley. Good on the three-point shot. And the Force lead by 1.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Dragic against Conley. Stolen by Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Now here's Dragic. The dish now to Warren. And it's sent back by Drummond. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Levine with the ball. He can't get that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Middleton. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine against Middleton. It's hauled in by the Suns. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Levine with the slam.
And that athleticism has always been a big part of Levine's game. He makes dunking look easy.
And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 5. 1:41 left in the fourth. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Mohamed Bamba.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
So aggressive once he gets hot. Love how Levine stays after it when he gets it going.
Fades and shoots, and the Suns miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Conley surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Middleton left side. To stop the drought. And Bamba pulls it down.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
Ilyasova passes to Drummond. Great D that time for Middleton. From deep three-point range, and the Suns get it back.
And this is why they have him as their star player. Whiteside with the ability to step up in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Timeout called. The Suns. They're behind by 6. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's Middleton. Knocks down the trifecta.
Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
Time called here. The Force will talk it over. They're up by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so the Force take the win. This was a hard thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.